Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes, allegedly, and my perceptions. Hope you guys are doing great. It's a nice, beautiful day out there. It's actually kind of cool. It's wonderful. Anyways, so I would like to do a spread today on Meghan's magical thinking, and I'm going to use quite a few, just some other cards here and oracle cards and see what we get here. Magical thinking is basically the narcissist's way of seeing themselves as flawless. Also, what's closely very tied to this magical thinking is disregarding the feelings of other people's feelings. You will see them kind of scoff at it like, yeah, okay, sure. Really? Do you really think that? So you'll hear them kind of come out with this condescending backlash when someone says, I would like to do this, or I have the goals. If someone has a goal they want to achieve, the narcissist will basically shoot them down and disregard their feelings and tell them quite possibly, oh, we'll see it when I believe it. You know, the total disregard of other people's feelings, and it's very closely tied to the magical thinking so that they can get their way, so that they can perceive themselves as more perfect than the person they're speaking to. Because it's a threat when someone has goals and they're going to do something, for instance. This is just an example that they were never able to achieve. So through that shame that they feel of not being perfect because someone else has this goal that they might quite possibly achieve that they were unable to, they got to shoot them down. So that's all part of this whole magical thinking is also shooting other people down through their arrogance, shamelessness, envy, entitlement, exploitation of others, and lack of boundaries. That lack of boundary is what enables them to respond in such a negative way and scoff at someone for their goals or whatever it is they're trying to achieve, and also try and diminish it. They got to diminish other people to build themselves up. So let's get some magical thinking cards on Markle. Here we go. Magical thinking on Markle. Here we go. What does she think when she has her magical thinking? Spirit guides and angels, please be clear. Here we go. Wow. Okay, so she does have grief. Part of her magical thinking causes her grief. That does happen because they do hit rock bottom. They do realize when they don't get what they want, they suffer. This would be a narc injury. So right now she's having grief because nothing's panning out. So this is why we're seeing this. As we know, everybody's wanting their money, wanting her to live up to her contracts. So she is experiencing grief at this time. She's not thinking so positive. The next card I have here is the death. Wow. The death of a lot happening here. This death card says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So she is kind of thinking that there's a lot ending, but her grandiosity is going to be, and that she's always that Queen of Wands energy. She thinks she is. So that's where this Queen of Wands will kick back in to fill up that ego balloon. Well, I'm just going to recreate something here. And she is suffering some grief. That would be the shame that they feel, which would lead to more envy and exploiting others because she has that shame. Then we have here adversity. I accept the challenges that are the best way to learn. So she's feeling adversity right now. She's not in a good place. I thought I would quite possibly see some true arrogance here, but she's not. And that's because of what's going on right now. Right now, she feels grief, death, and adversity. So nothing's going well. So right now, her magical thinking is really tanked down, pretty low. She's not thinking too magical right now, aside from the fact that she knows she has to be that Queen of Wands that she has repeated in her brain enough times to where she actually believes it, even though she doesn't have the capacity to do it. So she is facing her karma right here, you guys. This is sort of karma. I'm going to get to the bottom of the deck here. We have here friendship in reverse, actually. So she's lacking friendships. She's lacking friendships. It did come out reverse. I'm going to get to the center of it. So she realizes she needs friendships, and she realizes she needs patience. So that is sort of, not so grandiose, but she's realizing some things. She's having a bit of a little wake up. They do shove their true selves to the side. It's still there. They replace it with the mask, but they do visit their true self. They do take little momentary visits. They don't like it, and they quickly pull out. They're like, oh God, that's too painful. They block it and they pull out of it. I'm seeing here that she has had a chance to take a little visit with her true self. That's what I'm seeing here. She took a visit with her true self, and she will block it, and she will fill up her ego balloons and her narcissism. And then when someone comes in to give her the fuel she needs and wants to hear, that's when she will take off, and this death will become a new beginning, and then she will start the process all over again. That's why we call it a narc cycle. And then they recycle new supply in, new ideas, and they're off and running again. So I think she took a little visit with her true self. That's why we're seeing this grief, adversity, death, patience, and friendship that was in reverse. So she's having a little wake-up call right now. So right now she's not too magical. She just isn't too magical right now. Let's get this energy here. See what this one has to say. Here we go. Wow. So these came out sideways, or well, I was doing it, but family. She is having a little wake-up call. She's visiting herself, so she's not magical. She's realizing about wanting a happy family. And she's also realizing intimacy and creativity. She wants both of these things. This is what she wants. This is what she feels she can attain. Even though she doesn't have the capacity to truly love, bond, connect, feel true empathy and remorse, it's not there. But she's unconscious. She doesn't realize that. What she gets out of family, what she gets out of any connections is the fuel, which makes her feel like she's actually loving someone or feeling joyful, but it's the fuel. It is not authentic. It is the mask. So she replaces that mask. She thinks she's feeling these things, but she truly isn't. So she doesn't really have the intimacy and creativity, but this is her magical thinking. She wants these two very badly. This happy family and the intimacy and creativity is paramount in her mind right now. But she doesn't realize she's not able to attain that because she lacks object consistency. All narcissists, people high on the spectrum, lack object consistency. They cannot maintain good feelings long enough to stay in a relationship. That's why they go into devaluation and discarding mode. That's why they hook you, then they hurt you. So she cannot do that. That is part of her magical thinking because she's unconscious and unaware. So that is that. Let's get some Lenormand. Lenormand. Magical thinking of Markle. Here we go. Well, the magical thinking is she can do whatever she wants with the snake. She could shed her skin and she could become whatever she wants to be. I can be whoever I say I'm going to be. I can shed and become whatever. So that's part of her magical thinking is she can do it. She can do whatever she wants. Anybody will believe whatever skin I put on, whatever mask I put on, and they will take my word for it. Under the surface, I have here the family. So her magical thinking was that she could shed skins, change at will, and the family, and root herself in that type of energy that she's rooted in being able to be a chameleon. The snake is basically a chameleon, and that with that chameleon, they can root themselves anywhere they plant themselves. Anywhere they plant themselves, they can take hold. So basically, they can take hold of any family unit that they care to. That wherever I go, I will fit in, I will root. Under the surface, what I have here right now is the ship. I can go anywhere I want. I can leave at any time I want. I shed my skin, I leave, and I can reroute myself. That is the grifter. That's the grifter energy right there. I'm a grifter. I can go anywhere and be what I want to be. So that is very grandiose. That is the shamelessness, the entitlement, the exploitation of others, lack of boundaries, back to that is sort of magical thinking. Yeah. Fun stuff. Let's get Under the Roses version. Under the Roses version of magical thinking of Markle. magical thinking of Markle. The magical, great magical thinking of Markle. Wow, here we go. We've got here that she feels basically, and there's back to the snake again that fell out. She basically feels that good news is always going to come her way. She can anchor herself anywhere in a job. I can do anything I put my mind to, and she can have any house. She can get into any home she wants. She could set up shop anywhere she wants, and she can shed her skin and fit in. Wow. Back to the snake. That she can do and go, and it's really the chameleon energy with the snake. The snake is total chameleon, so she really feels that she is a chameleon. I got the chameleon twice. Go anywhere, do anything, nobody will know, I will fit in. Here we go. Let's get some of this angel deck. Let's see. She feels if she remains positive within the next few months, whatever, that she can listen to her intuition and get whatever she wants. Just listen and I will go. Let's get here. She feels that she is connected. She thinks she's woke. And wow, and if she believes it enough, it will happen. Yeah, if I shed my skin, I reroute myself somewhere else, I believe in it enough, I tell people this is my higher self because she's woke. If I say it enough, it's all going to happen. So she really believes, that she can make whatever she wants happen. If she says it enough, that is kind of like her social media. If I say it enough, people are going to believe me. If I remain positive and I say it enough, that's a drip feeding. If I say it enough, everyone will believe it. Yeah. Okay, let's get some Kipper. Some Kipper on Meghan's magical thinking. Meghan's magical thinking. Meghan's magical thinking. There we go. She's thinking of it. She's thinking, what can I come up with? She likes to think. They go into fantasy a lot. It's a favorite pastime. But we all do it. We all do it, honestly. We all do it. And bad health in reverse. She does not want bad health. She thinks that she is stellar health, that I will not get sick. But she does think about it, and distant horizons. She thinks about how she can reroute herself, shed her skin. Yeah, they really are that grifter energy. It's that grifter energy. Let's see, what else can I pull here? I will pull from this deck. I got a lot of decks here that I haven't used in a long time, so I thought I would have fun today and pull them out. Why not? Have some fun. Here we go. Let's get some more grifter energy here. Let's get some more energy on Meghan's thinking patterns, what she fantasizes about, what she says in her mind that she can make happen. Okay. Movement, choices, and decisions. She's got any door to open. I can have any door I want, and obstacles, and despite obstacles, and yeah, she knows there will be obstacles and challenges, but she feels that she can go down any door. All doors will open for me. I will get every door to open for me, no matter what. And she also feels victory and success at everything she does. I'm going to always succeed. I will always win. In the center of it, patience and planning. If I plan it enough and I'm patient, it's all going to happen. It's all going down in my favor. Yeah. Kind of seen that before, but she doesn't plan very well, unfortunately for her. She bites off more than she can chew. Let's see, what else do I have here? I will pull the Rider-Waite now. Let's pull some more on Rider-Waite on her magical thinking. How does she feel it's going down? How does she feel her magical thinking is panning out? How does she feel it's panning out? Or what is she planning now? If so, please show us. Spirit guides and angels, please show us what is going on. What is going on? She's thinking about her abundance, how she's going to fill all her cups and have this 9 of Cups moment with this total fulfillment and climax, near completion. Near completion. She wants things to come to a near completion and have it all go her way. Ooh, King of Cups in reverse. Wow. So that would be, I'm feeling that is William. She does not want the brothers together. That is part of it. And selfishness, that he is selfish, and to make Harry believe that he is selfish. And we also have here that he is not woke. We are woke. He is not woke. And it is cause and effect. It's pure justice. And that this is our justice. It's justice that you do not hook up with him. Also, she feels justice for her. Her magical thinking is, I am the mother. I am the mother. Yeah, that is magical thinking. Denial to herself over the surrogacies and adoptions, and I made it happen. But I'm in total denial over it. My magical thinking takes over, and it is ruler of my snake energy. I shed my skin, and I am a mother, and you will believe it. If I drip feed you enough, you will believe it, because that is what I'm doing with this Magician card. I'm going to make sure you understand and feel that I am a mother. So she's really working on this mother energy thing right now. She wants everyone to buy into it, and she is fighting hard for it. No doubt. Absolutely no doubt with that magic card right there. She is really trying to be a magician. Yes, so that is what's going on there. Yeah. Well, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this short little video. And remember, you guys, don't buy into that arrogance, shamelessness, entitlement, exploitation, lack of boundaries. And if they disregard your feelings, if someone disregards your emotions and feelings and laughs at you for it, that's a red flag. If they say something lousy to you in response to your goals and plans and shoots you down for having ambition and goals, and they're disregarding your feelings for it, you need to take a step back from that person. I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye.